gulp, 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 and gulp, 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 gulp. Oh, we're recording. Great. When you hear EVs, you probably think of this thing. This adorable little creature that evolves into 1, 2, 3. It evolves into about 8. I'm not sure. Does it evolve into 8? I don't want to sound like an idiot. Not like I don't already sound. Yeah, it evolves into 8. 8 different EVs. But I don't know where the hell Sylveon is, I guess. He was too cool for this. He's just that cool. He doesn't need anything. Anyway, basically, what I'm trying to say is that EVs are not this Eevee. In fact, Eevee is probably it's one of the Pokemon that needs EVs more than almost any other Pokemon, because he evolves into 8 Pokemon that aren't bad at all. In fact, really good. Except for Leafeon, who's my second favorite Pokemon. Why do you suck? Why do you suck? You have good defense, good attack, but God. Leafeon, why couldn't you have been more awesome? I hope you don't mind that I'm using Garchomp as the example, but because Garchomp's just genuinely good. So let me explain to you. The chances are you might have heard that Garchomp is the most annoying thing ever. If you haven't heard Porygon 2, then you'll learn about him the second you'll get to the competitive game. I know, I pressed the button and it kind of tuned out. Anyway, so what are EVs? When you look at these stats, you're just like, okay, these stats are pretty bad. Pretty bad. But then when you look at these stats, you're just like, oh my god, they're so good. Well, most of it's in IVs, and most of it's in nature. But nature doesn't really matter, just as long as it doesn't affect the 2 stats that you really want. Like with the Garchomp, you'll need attack and speed stat. Defense can be low, special attack can be low, special defense can be low. HP can't be low, because it literally can't. Just attack and speed, they could be affected, like they could be boosted, but they absolutely shouldn't be decreased. Now, nature's aside, you probably won't encounter something with that kind of stuff unless you like breed a lot, which you just might. But EVs are the thing that makes your Pokemon even better. Now, the most famous tip for EVs is super training. Now, I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. I'll go back to this Garchomp example right after I show you what super training is. Super training is this ridiculously stupid game where you have to hit balloons. And as you can see here, it's stupid. Very, very stupid. I'm sorry, but my angle is kind of bad right now. This is how it would look without the balloons, and this is what you have to fight to get all the way up. Okay, so now let me just go into detail on this part of the screen. Sorry, I'm moving on a lot. To be fully EV trained, you need to get to the top and get a muscle guy right here, like a guy showing you that you're fully EV trained. Now when you get that, obviously you're fully trained. But what you really need to do is fight the stats that you need. Like with Pikachu, you'll need speed and special attack. So you'll need to boost speed and special attack. You don't need attack, defense, special defense, or HP. So all you really need to do is just go for the special attack part of it, which is, I think, Dralug. Dralug. Oh, Dralug special defense. You need to go to Magneton, Magnemite, Magnezone, and who else? Noivern, Noibat, and Aerodactyl. Those are who you need to go to, because those are speed and special attack boosters. But of course, if you're watching this video, you're just like, okay, I already knew that. But the truth is that it's not exactly as easy as it sounds. It takes literally forever. And this video is to show you how to do it quick. Really, I don't know why I just snapped. I guess, my power is, well, that's spazzed out. And that gag's over. Great! Okay, a lot of technical difficulties. Crap. I don't know what I'm doing right now. This is supposed to be a funny gag. Okay, if you play Pokemon X and Y, you probably encountered a horde or so. But you don't exactly know what they're about. They just give you some random shinies and maybe a hidden ability or so. But why were they implemented into the game when the Masuda method exists And of course, there's a friend safari for all of your hidden abilities. Why do they implement this? What's the importance? Well, this is the fastest way to EV train. Alright, let me break it down for you. And let me do it really slow. Okay, let me just fix this before I talk. Alright. Oh god, wait a minute. Okay. Let's get to what I mean by this. Let's see how many EVs you can get out of super training. The maximum amount of EVs you can have per stat is 252, and that's if you want to get a really good Pokemon, the maximum amount of EVs you will need is about 500 and I think 8. Is that right? 508? I can't remember. I guess I need to pull out the calculator. But anyway, as I do that, whoa. Never mind. I'm literally pulling out the calculator. I'm that lazy. Why do you watch my videos? 252 times 2 equals... Yeah, I know what equal... okay. It gives you... It's about 500. I'm not gonna do all the math. Basically, it's about 508 or so. And that's a lot. 508, let's say that. 508, because I'm pretty sure that's correct. 508 divided by 24 equals... It'll take you 26 times through super training to get to this. But that's not completely true. Sometimes in super training they'll give you a small bag, and that's the maximum. But what? This is not right. That's the maximum. Sometimes you'll get about a maximum of 13, which is going to give you a long time before you get to about 508. But in the Horde battles, if you have Pokerus, which you don't actually need, but it's recommended, you are guaranteed at the very least 25 EVs every time. And with HP, you're guaranteed 30. This technique is amazing because you don't have to rely on super training to give you a large bag. You can pretty much just get that from just fighting an entire horde. But you will need the power items though. Now, how do you get the power items? They're all found in the Battle Mason. There are exactly 6 power items. Now, power items are boosters. It reduces speed, but that doesn't matter at all. But boosts your attack, which means you're guaranteed at least 24 EVs per battle. And with Pokerus, you're guaranteed 50. And that's a lot. Sometimes you might be even guaranteed 30, and that's with Gulpin. So that's really good. The attack stat is really good in building up Azumarill, and plus it could take some time, and plus you don't get to play with your friends a lot because you're just stuck super training. This way is not only much more faster, it's a lot more cheaper than just buying all of these Carboses and all of that. Well, I guess you could do that. By the way, you don't have to, and Carboses just boost your EVs by 10 points, but if you want to, that's if you're doing super training. These are all 16, so 16 times 6, that math I could do 96 battle points. That's actually a lot, but if you can get that, you get this forever. They don't fade away, you get to use them as many times as you want. And when you use these, you're pretty much guaranteed to get up to all 6 Pokemon EV trained within about a day or so. And this is a huge way to finish super training extremely fast. Well, this isn't super training, this is EV training extremely fast. Now, I might as well just show you all the Pokemon that you could get the stats for. Okay, we've gotten pretty far in the video, so let me explain a few things. Sweet Scent will always attract a horde to your location, so you need to be standing in grass for this to work. And let's get started. I'm doing it in importance, like the one I've used the most. Honchkrow Murkrow! I'm sorry, I forgot his name for a second. Murkrow is actually a really good Pokemon with Eviolite, but I'm not going to talk about that. Basically, I suggest you use multi-hitting moves like Surf, Rock Slide, Earthquake, or other moves that hit all 5 at once, so all your super training will be done. EV training will be done really quickly. Now, I'm going to explain what items you need. So, for Murkrow, you will need... yeah, see this. Crap. For Murkrow, you will need a Power Anklet to boost your speed, and you can find Murkrow at Route 16. With Weeping Bell, you can find him at Route 22. That's just before the final gym leader. What's his name? Wolfric. That's just before the final gym leader, Wolfric. Now, basically, the item you'll need to boost your attack is a Power Bracer. This is a pretty decent attack as it is. Well, this is a pretty decent item as it is. What am I saying? This is a good item, because without it you won't be able to do anything. Alright, I'm kind of pulling down my blinds right now, so that's the reason why I'm kind of distracted. Okay, so basically, this is a good item. This is the item you need to use. What am I saying? This is the item you need to use to boost your attack. Arbok also works, but you'll most likely encounter these things. Vanilla can be found at the Frost Cavern. This will boost your special attack. The special attack can be boosted by the Power Lens. They'll be found in hordes like everything else. Gulpin trains in HP. For this, you will need the Power Weight. Gulpin can be found on, I believe, Route 8. Am I right? I'm pretty sure it's Route 8. 1 second. Gulpin can be found on Route 5. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Gulpin can be found on Route 5. It boosts in HP and you'll need the Power Weight. Durant boosts in defense. Durant can be found in the Tenemus Cave. Am I pronouncing that right? Tenemus? No. Terminus Cave. You can also find Zygarde there, but that's unimportant because Zygarde freaking sucks. Anyway, for this you'll need the Power Belt. Finally, after long last, the final Pokemon that'll train you in EVs. This one's name is Hoppip. Hoppip is really freaking cute, and he can also kick some serious butt. Yeah, you heard me. Hoppip's got that swag going. Hoppip can be found on Route 7. Now I'm going to emphasize this again. You need Sweet Scent for this. When you Sweet Scent in the grass, Pokemon will come up to you. Hoppip, Vanillite, Durant, Gulpin. Oh, sorry, I just yawned there. Honchkrow. What's his name? Weeping Bell. Yeah, I think that's it. All of them will only come up to you if you use Sweet Scent in the grass. So that's pretty much it, guys. Also, here's the amount of EVs. You could get 252 in 2 stats, and then get 4 EVs in 1 more stat. So that's how EVs work. That's how you could get a good EV. Sorry I wasted like 5 minutes talking about what they are, but some people don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, as always. Please subscribe, comment, press like, drop a comment down below, and let me know what you thought of this video. I really just want to know. I got it from Giancarlo. So see you guys next time. Bye.